Not what we wanted, is it?
Huh?
Not what we wanted.
No, it was all nice and pretty. But then the wind came and it laid it on the ground. Wind is your enemy when it comes to sugar cane. And you know what? This is probably one of our best years of sugar cane we've had.
These stalks are beautiful.
And I actually did not, we didn't do nothing. I mean, all I did was when I would come to Deep South here to mow, this is all deep Bahia grass all out in here, and it would be really deep. It'd be like that deep. And I would start mowing and blowing the grass up into the cane, and I would have a mound of grass that high piled up around this sugar cane all the way around it. And I'm guessing some of these stalks are 10 and 12 feet tall.
But they're laying down.
Yeah, I mean, some of them out there, when I can reach up like this and I can barely reach the top of it, I can reach 8 foot, plus that's 9, 10, 11, you know, probably 11, 12 feet up there. And it's way on up past that.
But it's laying down, so you have to do an angle.
Yeah, well, what I have to do is I have to pick up on it like this and run this thing down the bottom of it, and then take this hook on the end of it and try to pull it out from under it so we can get to it to top it. But I'm guessing that green grass I just kept piling up. Every time I come over here and mow, I'd blow it up in there and it would die down. That was the nitrogen that it needed to, man, I mean, this is, it looks like a jungle, but I'm telling you, some of that sugar cane, you can't, I got big hands and my hands won't reach around it, especially the purple. It's just,
and I'm pulling it out by hand in the centers. I'm reaching and just grabbing and pulling the centers out, because you can see where it just fell down as the fodder fell in there. That's just got to be pulled out so we can get to the base.
We can't even get to it to cut it.
Yeah, and we'll be topping here in a few minutes. Well, not in a few minutes, in an hour or so.
Yeah.
And when we get ready to top,
but see, like here's the one I'm laying here. You pick it up, you know, and I just have to. The fodder is dead. It is ready to come off.
And it makes it easy.
And then when then you just pull it out from under it. And then Wanda comes back and anything laying around in here, she's just grabbing it by hand. And we have to watch out because a lot of briars in here now. Not so much on this end, but the other end down there, I had
this end's been pretty good. I haven't found briars in this yet.
This end is actually shorter than the other end is.
And look at this. Our mulberry tree.
Guys, you wouldn't believe how pretty that mulberry tree is.
This side's still green a little bit. The other side is...
that tree has never looked like that since we've lived here.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at I mean, that is so pretty. We have never had those fall colors. And the willows right here beside it, if we was backed off at a distance, you could see these willows. Most of the leaves have fallen, but they're yellow too.
Yeah. And you're cutting it at an angle.
Yeah, you always want to cut it at an angle. About a 45-degree angle or more.
And tell them why.
Because you go to stick it in a cane mill, if you got a square blunt end, it don't want to go. You'll sit there and job and job and job, and that's how it, even when you cut the bottoms off, you want to try to even cut them, because you don't ever know which way it's going to get handed to you when you're running it in the mill. And
we try to lay it all one way though.
Yeah, we try to. That is usually,
it takes a little time, but if you'll go ahead and lay it all the same way. Oh, that wind feels nice, don't it?
Oh boy, beats the heck out of being out here in 100-degree temperature.
Look at the wind blowing it.
I'll tell you what, guys, this is some nice sugar cane here. I mean, that's really nice cane. Really, really.
We're down to that one little spot behind you and topping that back there, the purple.
Yeah, the purple, and I got one more little patch of this way on the end down yonder. You know, it looks like a lot, but it's all mangled and twisted up. Which,
So,
when you go to run it through the mill, that is so aggravating.
because it has to turn and...
You got to sit there and wait on it to twist through it. When it's straight like this, so you can just sit there and feed it, you know. But when it's got them crooks in it, lots of times I'll cut the crooks out, and we'll just feed the crooks.
Feed it 2 small pieces.
Yeah, I mean God, I don't know. I haven't even tried to count to see.
I'm going to kind of count when we get through.
Because it takes, there's rules of thumb with sugar cane. It takes 100 stalks of sugar cane to make 10 gallons of juice. It takes 10 gallons of juice to make 1 gallon of syrup. So
We usually do about...
100 stalks, you can figure a gallon of syrup. You know?
Yeah, we usually do about 10 gallons of juice at a time.
Well, now that we got the big mill, we can do 40 something.
Yeah, but I mean, on an average, the small one, we were doing 20. Was it 20? 10 or 20?
Each pan would hold 4.5 gallons. So we was doing 9 gallons of juice, almost 10 gallons of juice. And we would squeeze out about 15, because we always had an extra pot sitting over there.
Yeah.
That as I took it out, we would continually be feeding it into the first one. So out of 15 gallons, we usually, you know, we cook out 2.5, 3 gallons of syrup, you know, which get us through a year.
We do that sometimes twice.
We
So
do
we
it
get,
3 times, yeah.
but now this, we're going to try to do one cooking because you got the bigger pot.
Yeah. Now, so we're going to be doing other people's too while we're doing it. So that's roughly how you figure. Now we don't do the, guys, I'm old fashioned. I don't do the bricks thing, and I don't look at the sight glass and see what the bricks content is and all this kind of stuff. I'm old fashioned. I just still do it by eye. You know, I look at it. I don't even use a hydrometer. And I hardly ever miss it. You know what I mean?
We end up with some nice, look at that wind.
Look at this, isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's just like the perfect fall day.
And then Tuesday is going to be the perfect winter day.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be cold, but at least we're not riding around in circles on a lawnmower.
If that tractor works on that mill like we got it set up, that would be a lifesaver. And I was telling y'all about this purple cane here. Guys, this stuff, now you'll get like fiberglass in your hands on this stuff here if you start messing around the top of it too much. But this stuff, this is some fine cane right here now. This cane, we call it chewing cane. It's the old blue ribbon.
But it'll make some fine syrup.
Now it makes a really dark syrup. You know,
but we're adding it all together, right?
Yeah, I probably will. I used to didn't, but depends on how much of it I have. But I don't think I have 100 stalks of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Not to do that big pan anyway.
Not to do the big pan. So it'll probably get added in with this other, and I don't think it'll make a big difference in the world, you know what I mean? I actually love, I mean, we talked about how tall it was. Look at this. Look up yonder. I told you some of it's 10 and 12 feet tall. This here is definitely up there.
And the stalk itself is, what, 9? That you're going to use? Because you look at the top, how far up it is above your head.
Yeah, because, I mean, I have to pull it over, and I can reach 8 feet, so it's 8 foot. A good 8 foot of it we're going to be using.
That's nice.
I mean, I cut off a pretty good bit, so that's a blessing. I mean, that's a real big blessing.
What's the doggy nose?
Yep. Well, guys, Wind's blowing like 30 miles an hour out here. And it's cold.
It's starting to cool off, isn't it?
Yep, starting to get cold. We just left deep south, got over here. The wind wasn't blowing like that over there.
It would blow occasionally.
Every now and then it'd get a little puff, but not like this.
That cold weather's coming in.
Cold weather coming in here. We're gonna count the sugar cane here today. We got 300 stalks over deep south. That's enough for a cooking. We're gonna count what we got here. If we don't have enough for another cooking, we may opt to plant most of this. So we're not going to use a stripper on this. We're going to do it by hand and try to save the eyes on it as much as possible.
Yeah, because we need about double this here.
Yeah, we need about double what we got here. And I don't know where we're going to plant it, but we got to figure out somewhere.
So this is what Miss Vicky sent.
Yep, this is.
And it looks nice. It did good.
It did good. There's only like, I think it made 20 stalks. Or right at 20.
And you only had a few little pieces, didn't you?
Oh, there was 5 pieces or something.
And so
like that.
That's a pretty good turnout for that.
Yeah, it did pretty good. I'm trying to, what we're doing is, we're taking our time with us. We're going to replant some of this blue ribbon.
This one in particular.
Yeah, now that's the same. This is our blue ribbon we have.
And it's a little bit more purple.
It's got a little bit more purple in it. I've had that for probably, I don't know, 20, 25 years.
So we're going to replant these 2 stalks anyway.
Yeah, because we're going to try to get our blue ribbon going back. And this, you know, this is not quite, it's got the ribbon on it. You can see the ribbon.
Yeah, it's got the ribbon. Some of them are a little bluer than others.
Yeah.
Purple. Somebody's having a field day because we ain't getting on to her for messing with stuff.
Yeah, we've let her go on this one so she can feel like that she's actually eating it, to be honest with you.
She's nibbling on it, yeah. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more places to cut.
Yeah.
And there's at least 20 or 25 in every one of those. So that's a whole nother cutting, even if you save these 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's
A cooking, rather.
cooking. I mean, you're talking about 25, 50, 75, 100, 20, you're talking about
150 stalks.
well, 200. You probably got 200 stalks out here. That's 20 gallons of juice. That's what we used to only do 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We probably could do 2.
We could do another cooking if we wanted to, and still replant the purple.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
She loves that sugar in the end of it. Guys, you see what I have to contend with here? This dog.
She wants to play.
All she wants to do is play.
She has run, romped, and played in the fodder.
She has played in this sugar cane. Look at her. She looks like a house cat sitting there playing. But we've got it all cut and topped today. Tomorrow we're going to cut it all down, stack it, and hopefully in 2 or 3 days we're going to change the looks of this. It's going to go from being a stalk to being a glass jar with some of the best sugar cane in it that you've ever seen. So hopefully we're going to have some good videos on it coming up. Y'all will be able to
These cool mornings is making her spiffy.
These cool mornings, she just goes ballistic on us. But hopefully we're going to be able to get y'all some good footage of us cooking syrup. Now, we've done it many times before, but we have new subscribers, and most of it's was done over at Deep South. Last year we did some here at Pecan Grove. Hopefully this year we've got everything perfected from last year. Last year's syrup was the best I think I've ever cooked. But now this year we're hoping to rival that. So stay around and watch, guys. Thank you for Pecan Grove.
Some of these roots are so shallow.
Yeah, some of them are. They are right on top of the ground.
Yeah.
Good Lord, have mercy.
Some of them just pull up.
Yeah, some of these are just so shallow. I mean, so you can cut that off, Danny, and look.
Yeah.
So, if I could pull them up, you want me to just pull them up?
No. Alright guys, going to do a test run since we redesigned the mill and everything. Like it's doing okay. I've got the tension adjusted on the chain right now where it's not too bad. So we're gonna put the top on this baby and call it a day.
Somebody's ready for sugar cane syrup making time, ain't she?